Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension, and when last we left off, we're about to go and see Samhayne, the de facto leader of Buccaneers Den. He resides in this very large house here, and apparently has a business proposition for us that we're going to find very interesting. It could very well be a trap, but if we're stumbling into a trap, at least we're doing so with a weapon we're not meant to have at this point, so we have a decent chance of surviving it. So far, no people lying in wait to attack us. And there is Samhayne, staring at the wall, awaiting our arrival. He'll certainly notice us once we step into this room.
Avatar, come in, come in. I hope your trip was without incident.
Was that Samhayne celebrating that we actually arrived? As he was saying that, he was thinking, "Yes, the Avatar actually turned up! My plan is awesome!" Let us go and speak with him, and see just what he wants with us. Hello, Samhayne.
Let's talk business. Something is very wrong, and I think that it has something to do with the large column that has risen up from the ocean. Since it first appeared, we've had a problem with whirlpools sucking down ships all along the coast. There were a very few at first, but the longer the column has been here, the more whirlpools we have. I'm sure you can imagine what this is doing to our shipping business. I've sent some of my best people to investigate the column, but none of them returned.
Samhayne is a very no-nonsense man. We arrive and he immediately gets down to business. He is a businessman after all. Before we start talking about the columns though, we have this letter that we need to deliver. We need to make sure that this matter is tied up now.
I have a letter for you.
Really? Let me see it. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention. I'll see to it that it gets handled immediately.
Marvellous. Now we need to ask why he's talking to us about this. After all, there are many other people that could potentially investigate these whirlpools. That said, those people aren't the Avatar, but I bet they're still pretty competent.
Why are you talking to me about this?
Raven saw you handle the column in Britain, so I figure that you can do the same thing here.
Pretty sensible logic. Don't worry though, we've got this all in hand. We may be dealing with it slowly, but we're dealing with it.
Don't worry. I will deal with all of the columns.
Oh, I'm sure that you will. However, I am unwilling to wait for you to get around to our column. I want you to fix our column first.
We're already here, Samhayne. It's not like we're going to leave this column behind. And I know why he's so insistent that we do this one first, because it's impacting his business. But he has to know that we're going to deal with these as we can. We may not be able to deal with this one first. After all, it is in the middle of the water, and the Avatar can't exactly breathe underwater to go down to the bottom of the column and investigate.
All of the columns will be dealt with in their own time. You just have to be patient.
I thought that you would say something like that. That's why I have a proposition for you. You see, I've run out of patience. Well, as far as this matter is concerned.
And what is this proposition?
What's your proposition?
The Codex of ultimate wisdom. The book of all knowledge, past and future.
What about it?
I have it. See? It's right here. Quite lovely, isn't it?
A few questions pop to mind here. Why didn't you recognize this? This is something that is intrinsic to you being the Avatar. You saw it in Ultima 4. You've seen it many times. Why did you not look at the table and go, is that the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom? Secondly, why are you letting him keep the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom? This is something that is extremely powerful, something that in the wrong hands is extremely dangerous. You really should have just taken it straight from him, but either way, we need to find out how he got this. The gargoyles have been looking for this.
Where did you get your hands on that book?
Oh, that's not important, Avatar. I'm a collector. I find things. All that's important is that I have something that you're going to need. Namely, the Codex.
When you say that you find things, do you mean that you steal things, or that you track things down and then gain them? I imagine you use money to gain them, but when that doesn't work, it's probably best not to pry and instead ask what the trade is, though I imagine it's a pretty straightforward one.
Why do you offer it to me?
It's really not so much an offer as it is a demand. Look, I don't have your virtues, Avatar. I'm a businessman, and I have to do what's good for business. Therefore, in return for dealing with our column first, I'll give you the Codex. It's as simple as that. There's not much information that I can give you to go on, but rumor has it that there is a woman over in New Magencia that has some knowledge of the column. She may be able to provide you with some information that I don't have. I'll see you when you return. Good luck, Avatar.
I think I know which woman you're referring to, Samhayne. It's probably going to be Katrina, an old companion of ours. And so we have our objective. Take care of this column that's summoning all the whirlpools, and Samhayne will give us this item right here that we cannot open and we cannot interact with. The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. We can't do anything to put it in our inventory. It just stays wherever we place it, so we'll put it back on the table so that Samhayne doesn't get mad. Can we talk to him some more?
Avatar, you haven't taken care of our problem yet. I thought that I made myself clear. You will get the Codex once you have rid the seas of the whirlpools.
To be fair, Samhayne, we haven't actually moved since we had that conversation. How could we possibly have dealt with things, unless you think the Avatar has awesome mind powers? But either way, we have our objective, so we could go immediately and go to New Magencia, or try to find a way there, because I don't think Raven is going to take us there by boat due to the whirlpools, or we could look around. There are lots of books here, and note that there are little bookends that keep the books in place. They all look like people with staves, except for that one. That one looks like a Iron Maiden, and it has just done something out there. There's something in here we want, though, so let's check out here first and grab some chain armor. This is a chain coif that if we didn't have the plate helm would be a good upgrade, and this is a chain chest, which most certainly is an upgrade, a substantial one. Now, we want to drop this on the ground because we do not want this. You don't mind if I... No, I can't actually put that there. That is a little bit too far for us. I'm just going to put this on the floor somewhere here. That's fine. And I'm also going to rest a bit. We need to close this up so that we can do that. Unfortunately, we can see what time of day it is outside. I'd much rather do my exploring to find the way to New Magencia when it is day. There was also somewhere else I need to go, and I also need to go back to the tavern, because I do believe you actually can buy rum from the tavern. You just have to say that you want a drink, something I didn't actually do. And it is day. Marvellous. Has Samhayne gone to sleep? No, Samhayne has stood there all that time, probably complaining that we stole his bed. There's nothing more we can do here, so let's leave and look at the fact that there is this area that has opened up to us. That was what happened when we used that bookend. First, there's this book, The Ritual by Naomi. While centered in a sacred circle, performing a ritual of ecstasy, you've summoned my deity of passion, unknowing of the power she provides. Overwhelmed by this festival of flesh, you're ignited by an eternal flame. I release your spirit on an astral adventure, guiding your senses to its zenith. As though being born to a new realization, an ached cry escapes your lips. As the magic of the ancients boils in your veins, you release your soul unto me. That sounds like a very peculiar ritual. I'm sure that's not going to have any significance at all in the rest of the game. In here, however, are things that will have significance. We have some chain boots, which makes my purchase of chain boots earlier a bit silly. And we also have a necklace. We're going to put the necklace there. and some chain arms. These are a upgrade, so we will wear them. Also, I could potentially wear these. They are pretty much... Are they slightly better? Slightly worse? They are exactly the same, but I will keep the Raven's Choice boots on. They look a little bit snazzier. And with that, we have all the goodies that we can get here. We could potentially sell that necklace, so I'm actually going to make some room. What do I get rid of, though? I could get rid of this to make room for the necklace. We're going to sell some of these things here when we head back to the main island, which we're doing right now. It's a beautiful day here in Buccaneers Den, and we could just decide to drop here. We could actually look through his telescope and see what we can see. The sea. To be fair, that's pretty logical, considering where we are. Now, we could just drop down here. And you know what? I'm going to try it. If we go down here, we're going to slide all the way down to the sea. Who needs to use that fancy lift when we can just do that, eh? We're quickly going to swim back, sell a few things, and go and check out a particular location. Remember when I said that there was a cave we weren't going to go into? We're going to go into it now. Just go around here. We will eventually have to pop in to speak to Raven to see if we can go to New Magensia. And more than likely be told no. But first, some buying and selling. Down here, up here, around, and back to you. I fare fine, thank you.
Greetings. Come back to look around, eh? In the market to buy or sell anything today?
I'm in the market to sell.
I would like to sell some items.
First, I would like to sell these chain boots, the chain gauntlets, the copper necklace. There are a few healing potions I could sell as well. There are lots of things I could sell. Is it only counting things that aren't in pouches, though? Or is it, saying that I can only sell the healing potions? You know what? We'll actually sell a couple of healing potions just to make a little bit of space.
Anything else for you?
Not today, thank you.
I've got to go. Goodbye.
So long. I miss having the pauldrons of the Wormguard armor, but the chain armor is genuinely better in every respect. Now let's go over here and head back to that cave that had all of the peril. The spikes, in particular. That situation is going to sort itself out now. The letter has made sure that she will get her freedom. And that's good. Won't take us too long to get back here. Hopefully we won't see any more rats falling from the sky. And we don't. Marvellous. That rat is still there. And that club is still there too. We could take that, but we have better things. Also, I'm walking past where I need to go, which is here. Weapon out, Avatar. We are entering into dangerous territory. Dangerous territory we've been in before, but enemies have a tendency to reappear. Now, if we were to buy the treasure maps from the cartographer, we would find on the third treasure map that we would get one that would lead to a cave with a palm tree above it. And this is where we need to go. The second one, by the way, points towards the Gauntlets of Fury. Let's go in and have a look about carefully. Now, there are things there. Now, the trap is actually set off by this rock. This rock looks kind of obvious, and that's because it's a switch. So let's keep going down and find... Well, we're not going to be able to open things like that, Avatar. Find a bunch of gems. A topaz, a ruby, a diamond, an emerald. You know what? We'll take that diamond. I'm sure we can do something with that diamond. Then again, we are currently holding quite a few gems. Let's actually drop the amethyst and the topaz and pick up the emerald instead. It's probably a bit more valuable. And let's keep going. After, of course, we smash this box. And the box has been smashed. Now let's keep going. Around here. Past these. Oh no! A trap! The Avatar is stuck forever! Curse you, pirates! Your clever schemes have finally outsmarted us, and there is the switch here to lower this again. It's not the best trap. And here we are in a secret cave.
I'm telling you for the last time, we need more venom from that snake, and we need it now. There's good money to be made, and I'm not going to lose out because you can't meet the demand.
Look, Dunstan, I want to make money as much as you do. But you can't get blood from a stone, and you can't treat a silver serpent like a milk cow. I've tried everything that I can think of to get the serpent to produce more venom, but it's not working.
Then I'll get someone who can get venom from that snake, or I'll have you and the snake killed.
Oh, that's smart. Kill the goose because it's not laying enough golden eggs.
Don't you take that arrogant tone with me, woman. I'll turn you into fish bait without batting an eye. Just you remember that.
I'm sorry, but it's just that I'm under a lot of pressure here, Dunstan. Just keeping the serpent contained in the force field is a full-time job. Trying to keep it settled and producing venom has been nearly impossible.
Then you'd better figure out a way to do the impossible. For both of your sakes.
I think we might have found the Silver Serpent. In fact, the Silver Serpent is right there. It's not moving because of the force field that she is maintaining around it. And we can't get to them right now because there is no pathway we can take. Though there is something there that we could maybe move. We can go over here and look about this area and see that there is a pirate there. And we want to go down and have at thee with that pirate. The pirate is certainly interested in having at thee with us, so let us go down, draw our amazingly powerful sword, and have at thee! And you're going to back up. That is quite wise, but now you are gone. That's what you get for stealing the serpent. Got a tiny bit of money. Now let us check out this boat here. Maybe there's something awesome that we can take. There's a treasure chest. Ooh, in here, quite a bit of money. Okay, quite a bit of money is actually 34. There's also this serpentine. We do not need the serpentine. So let us look up here just in case. Nothing here. Also, the combat music is still going. There's still combat afoot, Avatar! You must watch out! Let's smash all of these and see if there's anything worth looking for in here. There are a few things. That is a bottle of, let's see, that is a bottle... Oh, you're definitely waiting to fight me. I was curious what that was. That is us clipping through the floor above us to see that you are about to have at thee. This is a broken barrel. That is something that I want in the barrel. That's a bottle of serpent venom. Actually, it's not something I want in that barrel. I thought that might have been a bottle of rum. Either way, we'll head up here and be presented with you two. You two who are really, really trying to have at thee with me. Well, don't worry. I'll give you the opportunity to do so by readying my bow. For we've seen this before. One arrow, and we can get to you. Unfortunately, this means that you're going to have at thee with me, and you are not ready for the Avatar. Case in point, you're gone. You dropped a key, and I want you to come over to here. And you can. Marvelous. And with that, you are gone as well. Now, that key is there. I want that, and you dropped no money at all. Anything in here? Well, there's a little bit of serpentine. Let's see if we can release you. Don't worry, Silver Serpent. You'll be fine. Need to, you unlock the door. It's not actually a door game, but sure. I'll accept that, and with that, we've used the key to free the Silver Serpent and gain karma. The Silver Serpent will return back to Britain, and hopefully they'll be able to continue the production of serpentine immediately, thus saving a lot of lives. And with that, we have fully explored that area, at least to my knowledge. We can always come back here later. Now, there are ramifications to what we just did, but we're not going to see them for a very long time. Oh, a very long time. And we were stuck there for the moment, but no longer. We are out, and I quickly want to go and grab myself some rum. We could just slide down here. Actually, that's not a good idea, considering all the foliage there. There's a good chance we would get stuck. And this is the... Yep, that's the back of the island. We don't want to go there. We want to go this way round. It's not a very big place, but you can end up on the wrong side of it. Also, this means that we can have at thee with you! If that is, you want to have at thee with us. I mean, we are mostly clad in chain armor. Nope, you seem pretty intent on having at thee. Have at thee! This was not a smart plan of yours. And you have 34 coins, the same amount of coins that were in that chest that the people who were selling serpent venom had. Had they stored all their gold somewhere else, or had they just not earned very much yet? Either way, we are done with there. Also, there were things in these boxes. There's some leather armor and some of that oil. I'm going to ignore you. Also, there's fabric in there. Don't want that fabric. Do want, however, to get that rum. This is going to involve another swim. We'll swim at the point, which means we have to swim at least, because giant crabs. And again, we could just swim here. The Avatar could do with a little more exercise. Keeping a bit of exercise in your schedule means that you will remain fit and healthy. And the Avatar needs to be fit and healthy. So let us swim. Raven is there, waiting patiently. That's good. We haven't actually been that long. Though I can imagine that she's watching the Avatar right now just swim across the bay, and she's shaking her head. You know, he could just go the long way round and use the boat. No, I've got to go this way. It's the most effective method. Besides, exercise is very important. Maybe we should have trusted a different Avatar. And there's a dragonfly. Nice little details there, making the world seem that little bit more alive. Now we need to go up here and go and get that rum, that all-important rum. And you're the one selling it. We just need to ask for it. Hello.
What can I do for you, mate?
I'd like something to drink.
What have you got to drink around here?
I've got beer, grog, and mead. What do you have?
Note that the special drink is now gone.
Sure, I'll have a drink or two.
All right, what'll it be?
It'll be a bottle of rum. It'll be 2 bottles of rum, because we'll have one for ourselves.
So, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Goodbye.
So long. And so, folks, when we come back, we're going to pop in with Raven and ask her to take us to New Magensia. It's not really going to work out because whirlpools, but it can't hurt to ask. And of course, the boat is over there, so we shall swim to get to where we need to be. Oh, Avatar, never doing the sensible thing, because it takes time, and Britannia does not have that time. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Now it is time for you to dry up, Avatar. It's going to take a while considering the armor you're wearing, and the fact that you have no towels. You went on an adventure without towels. That is just foolish. So very foolish. Later.